Come on. Facebook, don't give me a hard time here. Please. Don't give me a hard time here, Facebook. It's a holiday weekend. Yes, my friends. Yes. Boy, I tell you, boy. The JLP is getting a beating from the press, the media. Yeah, from the media. Giving the party leader a hard time. Right? I'm on my way to the gym right now. Hold on. I'm on my way to the gym right now. On my way to the gym. On my way to the gym, so let me stop and give you my 2 cents. Right? Good day, everybody. Good day. It's a holiday weekend here. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and everybody's eating their turkey and spending time with family, and people are traveling by plane or by vehicle to visit loved ones so they could have a great Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. Right? But I just want to say a few things right here before I get to the gym. 3 things I want to talk about. 3 things. We should know that the JLP has never been favorable to the press, to the media, right? Never been favorable to the media, right? The media has always been anti-JLP and pro-PNP. Always, right? With one exception in the 1970s, when they did not have a choice but to be anti-PNP. As soon as the JLP won in 1980 and the PNP start changing the socialist image, the media came right back to them. Right back. Right? So, 3 things. 1, there's a guy called Michael Abrams. Don't know who that joker is. I gotta look him up. He writes in the Jamaican Cleaner, say criticizing the JLP, that their bigotry and their prejudice about race, that the JLP is being using race against Mark Golding. I'm going somewhere, my friend. I'm going somewhere. Because I ain't letting up. I am not letting up. As God is my witness, I'm not letting up. So the question that arises in my mind is, Michael Abrams is writes in the Gleaner that the JLP has been bigotry and prejudice, that the JLP is using race against Mark Golding. Then the private sector organization of Jamaica, right? The PSOJ, right? Led by Metro Siaga, who is basically a white man too. Yeah, whatever. And comes out and say the Prime Minister must rebuke Errol Warmington for racism. Can I say this to these hypocrites? Can I say this to them? I was living in Jamaica in the 1990s and early 2000s. And I remember, like it was yesterday, I remember when PJ Patterson, that racist bastard, right? And the PNP used race against Edward Philip George Siaga, a black man time now. if I came down off the platform and come mingle with you guys, you couldn't tell the difference. I never saw the media said anything. I never saw Michael Abrams said anything, that Nimwit say anything. I never heard the PSOJ said anything. One person, one journalist had the audacity and the courage to speak up. And guess who that was? Wilmot Marty Perkins, may his soul rest in peace. He was the only journalist with a bully pulpit to come out and said that was racism. They were using the race card against Edward Siaga. Barbara Gludan didn't say anything, and she had a talk show. Ronnie the Milkman Thwaites didn't say anything, and he had a talk show. Baba Tunde didn't say anything, and he had a talk show. Nobody said anything. Nobody. One thing I learned this from an old lady. What good for Shaga, good for Raga. It means what goes around, comes around. If it's good for him, it's good for the other person to do. Right? So, the media didn't say anything about it. Nothing. PJ got away with it, the PNP got away with it. Now, it comes around and we're using it against another white man, Mark Golding. And Mark Golding came up yesterday. Oh, they're using the race card against me. Oh, they're using my collar against me. Like a crybaby. Mark Golding. Did you hear him yesterday? If I was home, I would have played the clip. But I'm not home. I would have played the clip. He came out yesterday, Mark Golding. Oh, they're using my collar against me. My collar against me. Like a puppy. Cry baby. Cry baby. They're using my collar against me. Ooh, I married a black lady. Ooh. Like a crybaby. This big man crying like a cry. This big man talking about using color against it. Hey, dude. Can I tell you this, dude? Dude, can I tell you something? Margoling? Can I say this to you? Hey, you're white. Your papa ain't white, your mama ain't white. If your papa white and mama white, here comes a white baby. Not Chinese, not black. Here comes a white baby. So I don't care who you married. I don't care if it's a black you married. You ain't black. You're white. So you ain't fooling me and fooling us because you married a black a black person who is you are twice her age. I get to understand, right? I don't care who you married. You are not leading a 95% black nation. Not under my dead body. It happening. Not happening. No, not happening, bro. I want the JLP slogan is no good. It's nonsense. Active, whatever, something. It needs to be time come for Mark Golding to go. They'll get the message. They'll understand deep down in it. It means that you're not one of us, right? Time for Mark Golding to go. That should be the JLP slogan. The PNP slogan is time come. We're going to turn it around and say time for Mark Golding to go. Andrew Honest, put on your warrior shoes, boss. Put it on because you're too soft right now, and it's not going to work. Put on the green shoes. Put on the green clocks, and you get to work and be a warrior. But no, you're not about no. We got growth, we got this, we got that, we got. You take on Mark Golding head on, right? And no apologies. No apologies. Right? We ain't apologizing for nothing. We ain't rebuking Evan Warmington. We ain't doing none of that. Tell the PSOJ to go to hell. Tell them go jump in Yellow River. Because we're not apologizing for nothing. Right? We're not apologizing. Sorry. Right? Change that slogan. The PNP slogan is time come. Our slogan should be time come for Mark Golding to go. He'll know what that means. The PNP will know what that means. Yeah. Come on, Prime Minister. Be a warrior. Be a warrior. Be a warrior. Be a warrior. Take on Mark Golding, man. Take him on, my friend. Take him on, Mr. Prime Minister. Do that. So now the PNP is worried about race and color. Where were they when they were doing it to Edward Seaga? Bruh, all we're doing is returning the favor. I like to return favor. I'm a man of my word. We're returning the favor to the PNP. They juke Eddie Seaga with race, we're going to juke them back with race. Fair game. I believe in fairness. That's me. I believe in fairness. Fair game. Right? Right? We don't want a white man to rule us in Jamaica. Slavery done long time. Slavery done long time. Slavery done long time. I don't care what you say. I was born in Falmouth, Jamaica, 71 Cornwall Street, and nobody can tell me nothing. It's my country. Right? And who did I mash you up? Okay. "71 Cornwall Street compound, Falmouth, and me born. And then me I retire. So they can tell me say me now no vote. Okay. Don't tell me that. It's the land of my birth. It's the land of my birth. That's where I'm retiring. I hope so. If you don't mash it up by the time I got there to retire. Yeah? Right? But I'm going to respect you for I'm going to respect your opinion for disagreeing with me. Fine. No problem. I welcome all views. I welcome all views. Agreeing and disagreeing views. I do. Fine with me. But back to what I'm saying. We are a black nation. So my question to the PNP before I go. When PJ and the PNP say a black man time now, what did he mean? What did he mean? And is that time done or it's still a go on? Is the black man time done or it's still a go on? I want to know. Is the black man time done or it's still a go on? Which is it? Let me know. Tell me. Black man time, PJ Patterson and the PNP say in the 1990s. They say a black man time now. Is that time done? Answer that pertinent question, please, my PNP friends. I have a lot of PNP friends. I have PNP in my family. I have a lot of PNP friends. I have some of them in my family. What does black man time mean? I want to know. Help me understand this, please. I don't know. I am ignorant. What does black man time mean? PJ and the PNP say in the 1990s, a black man time now. What it mean? Tell me what it mean, please. Because I'm having a hard time understanding what it means. What does it mean? English was my favorite subject in school. So I know English very well. I'm a writer. I love to write. I dabbled in journalism back then. What does black man time mean? What it means? What does it mean? If you guys can answer that question, I will be asking this question every day. What does black man time mean? And when you answer that question, is that time finished? Let me say this. The PNP slogan is time come. The JLP slogan they have right now is nonsense. I don't like it. It's weak. A slogan for election is to be catchy. Can I tell the JLP this? Slogans are catchy. They're catchy. Like, it's like you go to the store and you see a sign say, oh man, I gotta go in there and buy something. Right? The slogan of the JLP slogan of active something is nonsense. We need to turn the PNP slogan around that they said time come, and the JLP slogan needs to be time come for Mark Golding to go. That should be the JLP slogan. Time come for Mark Golding to go. Deep down, there's a meaning in it. They'll figure it out. We don't gotta explain. They'll figure it out. Time come for Mark Golding to go. That should be the JLP slogan, and that slogan should run the JLP campaign straight to victory. Bro, I've been in politics all my life. I know what's going on. I've been in the trenches, my friends. I've been in the trenches. I know politics inside out. I inhale this thing. I know what's going on. Right? I'm a political junkie. I know politics, my friend. Right? I know what's going on. I've been in these things in high school. I studied it. I read it. I know it. Turn that slogan around and use it against the PNP. But I'm coming back to the question, the pertinent question. What does black man time mean? And has the PNP not understand what that means again? Because they did understand what it means back in the 1990s when they used it against Edward Seaga and destroyed him. Destroyed poor Eddie Seaga. Right? What does black man time mean? The PNP said it in the 1990s. It's black man time now. The media didn't say anything about it. PSOJ didn't say anything about it. One journalist stood up against it and was Wilmot Mutty Perkins. Wilmot Mutty. I used to listen to Wilmot Perkins every day. He's my idol every day. Was my idol every day. So I didn't miss nothing. Right? He was the only journalist that saw the racism and prejudice and talked about it. But can I say this to the PSOJ? You guys are a bunch of, I don't know what to call you guys. I want to be respectful. The private sector organization of Jamaica is for free enterprise. I'm a conservative. I'm a capitalist. I'm all for free enterprise. I am. And it was a PNP with democratic socialism in the 1970s that drove them to hell. And they turned to the JLP for rescue. PSOJ. Have they forgotten what the PNP did to them and this country in the 1970s? And this guy called Metro Seaga, I don't know. I want to be respectful. I'm not going to call him any names. Right? But I don't know where this dude come from. Right? He's making a fool of himself. That's all he's doing. Stay out of politics, man. Focus on the free entrepreneurial spirit of Jamaica. Focus on that. Stay out of politics. Right? That's my advice to the PSOJ and Metro Seaga. Stay out of politics, man. Please. Stay out of politics, man. Right? Everybody's against the JLP. I don't ever watch Jamaican TV no more. I don't watch it. CVM and TVJ. I don't want to see these political analysts. I don't want to see them. No. Everybody's like, come on TV. Oh, the JLP. Oh, the JLP. This. Oh, the JLP. This. And before I go, the Prime Minister talks about reducing GCT on electricity from from 15% to 7%, a reduction of 53%. And Damien King, I know Damien King. I know Dr. Damien King. I know Dr. Damien King from the Breakfast Club days with Beverly Manley and Anthony Anderson. See, I told you, I've been in the trenches. I've been in the trenches, my friend. I know what's going on. Dr. Damien King was young and fresh at the time. As a new economist, this rising star as an economist. And he was on the Breakfast Club regularly with Beverly Anderson Manley and Anthony Abrams. He used to run from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And he was one of the guests. At the time, he was relevant. Now he's a stale out, wash out, wash up dinosaur. That's what he is right now. Stale out, wash up, wash out dinosaur economist right now. Right? Nobody cares what he says. Nobody want to listen to him. Nobody cares. He says the 53 reduction in GCT is wrong for all is wrong for all the wrong reasons. Something like that. It will benefit the rich only. The affluent. That's what he said. Now I've gone back. I've gone back into economics. I've gone back into English, into math, and I couldn't see that I couldn't see that statement make sense. I couldn't see what sense it made. No sense. Of course, it's going to benefit the people. They pay GCT. Of course, it's going to benefit them. What is he talking about? Huh? I don't know what he means when he says that nonsense. Right? Everything the JLP does, they criticize the JLP. Everything. Every single thing the party leader does and the JLP does. The media and their political analysts and commentators criticize them. Honestly, I'm being honest. I said I don't even watch the Jamaican news anymore on TVJ and CBJ. I don't. Why should I? Right? What we need in Jamaica, sir, I'm going to say it right now. We need a newspaper or an outlet that's going to be pro-JLP. That's what we need. Right? It's about time. It's fair. TVM, PNP. TVJ, PNP. Gilina, PNP. Jamaica Observer, PNP. Star, PNP. So it's fair if you have a station or a newspaper that's pro-JLP. Isn't it fair? In America, everybody else is liberal. One station, two station is conservative. Fox and Newsmax. It's fair. It's fair. You get an outlet that's pro-JLP. It's about time we did. We gotta find somebody who's gonna finance that and get it up and running. We need help. We do. Right? Finally, before I go, Ian Hales, a PNP candidate, I think he's in Westmoreland, I'm not quite sure, came out in a news conference after Mark Golding was crying, they're using race against me, they're using color against me, and said NWC was not consulted when before the Prime Minister made that announcement at the JLP conference. Lied. He lied without blinking. He said it without blinking. With a straight face. I saw the news conference. With a straight face. The guy and NWC said, no, that's a lie. We were consulted by the Prime Minister before he made the announcement. Now, why would Ian Hales lie like that to the Jamaican people? Why? Why would he do that? You can't make it up. The guy stood in the TV and said, and without blinking, and just lied to the people of Jamaica, and without blinking. I'm like, why would he do that? I tell you why. Because he has no respect for the people of Jamaica. That's why. Other than him being a pathological liar, he has no respect for the people of Jamaica. And when you don't have any respect for the people of Jamaica, you lie to them and you take them as fools. And that's what Ian Hales and the white man Mark Golding did at the news conference. Right? Now I think Ian Hales and the white man Mark Golding owe NWC an apology and owe the people of Jamaica an apology. That's what they at least owe the people. An apology. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Because they do it all the time. It's what they do. This is what they do, my friends. They lie, lie, lie. And hoping something will stick. They lie and hoping a lie would stick. Will stick. That's what they do. Right? Listen, man. Listen. The JLP doesn't have to officially sanction using race against Mark Golding. Just unofficially sanction it, right? Don't listen. Don't take the bait from the media about apology. Don't do that. Just say when they were using the race card. All I gotta say, when they were using the race card against Edward Seaga, what did you guys say? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. And leave it right there. You take a poll right now, 95% of Jamaican people don't want to be led by a white man. They don't want it. So we are going to make sure that does not happen. Slavery finished a long time. We're about to cut link with King Charles of England and go republic. So don't come and stick a white man on us to lead us. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, my friends. That ain't gonna work. You take this white man, and bring him back to England. Bring him back to England. Sorry. Bring him back to England. Bring him back to England, my friend. Because it's not gonna work. We're a proud nation. 95% black, over 90% black. Having a white leader is not the answer, my friend. It's not the answer. Not the answer. So take Mark Golding to start crying like a cry baby in his news conference. Oh, they're using my collar against me. Oh, they're using my collar against me. That's not fair. That's not fair. Hello, somebody. Hello? You think it was fair when they used it against Edward Seaga? Do you think it was fair? Do you think it was fair? Go ask PJ if it was fair. PJ will help you. Go ask him, he will help you. Right? Because he was the one that led the campaign of racism against Edward Seaga. P. Percival James Patterson, the Black Prince of Bel-Air, he led it. He led it. I was in Jamaica at the time, 93, 97. He led it in 2002 against Whitey Edward Seaga. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? He led the racist charge against Seaga. So we're going to lead this one against Mark Golding. We're good for Raga, good for Shaga. We're good for Raga, good for Shaga. Right? We're going to lead this charge against Mark Golding. So JLP, before I go, the PNP slogan is time come. Change the JLP slogan to time come for Mark Golding to go. I'm out. I'm going to the gym. Have a good day, my friends. The fight continues. The fight continues. Shower. Shower. Gotta go.